Growing up, I always loved having a plan, um, especially as I got older. I think doing certain clubs like student council and different leadership things made me always want to have a very particular plan, because I was told that if you set goals and you make very achievable things, like write them out, you can make them happen, and that's how you get anything done. But planning doesn't always work. I've learned that life kind of hits you in the face sometimes with your plans, because this semester in particular, and last year just coming to college, life has just crapped on all of my plans. But I think it's okay to kind of just go with the flow a little bit, which is really hard. It's not good to just be a bum and lay around all day, but it's good to know that everything we plan is not always what the world will have us do. So this semester has been wild for a lot of people, including myself. I started out the semester enrolled in a lighter course load than I usually take, a lot less credits than I've taken in the past in high school and in college. So I thought it was going to be a lot easier, and then partway through the semester I started realizing, well, there were a lot of things going on at home and a lot of things with my mental health that I felt like I needed to take care of, which I know is a really common issue with college students. So I decided to take time off of that and just work and kind of organize my life. And so right now the plan is to not have a very strict plan for the moment.
Especially having parents who were so successful and did so well, not having a college degree, it is a very hopeful thing to know that as 20-somethings, whether college is your path or not, there's something out there that you can do. And it's really sad to know that people can't wrap their brains around it, because I think it's a very humbling thing, and you have to really get rid of your pride to be able to say, I might want to take care of myself first, and I might want to do a different path than just college. I knew as soon as I pulled from and withdrew from all of my classes this semester that I would want to go under the radar, because I didn't want anyone to know that Jamie Meyer, the honors student who is president of most things and has always done all these things, the quote overachiever usually, isn't taking college classes right now. It's a really weird thing for people to wrap their heads around, and I didn't want anyone to know that. But I think one way that I've tried to stay positive in the whole thing is knowing that my opinion of myself is a lot more important than other people's opinions of me. And in my case in particular, like my God, my Heavenly Father's opinion of me and His plan for me is a lot more important in the long run than what all of these 20-something college students think of my decisions that I'm making. And honestly, like, I'm not out doing anything ridiculous or being very self-destructive. I'm still doing good things, and I feel like I'm being a good person and making myself better, which I think is really what's important, is just loving others and being kind and trying to be the best version of yourself possible. And for a lot of people, that means going to college, getting an education, and joining certain clubs and having certain jobs. And for a lot of people, that's how they become the best version of themselves, but that's not how everyone does. My church has done a Christmas initiative every single year for the past couple of years, and this year's initiative is called Light the World. And for the 25 days leading up to Christmas, there's a different thing that you can do each day to live as Jesus Christ did. And so for me, there's been a lot of different service opportunities available to help others. I think we need a little bit more of that. I've noticed in 2016 especially, it's been really nice to be on the end of things, on the side of things, of just trying to help and mend things rather than tear the country down. So it's been cool.